for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they found. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live, and Melindas.
Hello, Melindas! Gang's all here.
It's the
Hi,
pre-Christmas
everybody.
episode. My name's Nick. This is Joe. This is VCR Party Live.
Yep. Tell them what we do.
We find videos all over the country at thrift stores and garage sales. We're surrounded by over 10,000 of them, and we're trying to get through as many as we can.
Yep.
And,
How many are we going to watch today?
Probably a dozen, all told, I would think.
See, my count was around 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have a montage in here.
Okay.
So there might be more than that. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff on tap. Plus, George is here. Can we say hello to George? George is our VHS detective. He'll be here. Mm-hmm. And Steve's directing. The gang's all here.
Yep. Marty's here. Marty's wandering around.
Yep, there's food here. And we always start with the Found Footage Festival Classic. This one, I don't know if this is on our greatest hits CD or DVD, but I do.
What are you, my dad?
Yeah, we got one of these CDs here for sale on our website, and this is our greatest hits.
You just pop it into the CD player.
Yep, you put it in any CD player, and you'll get greatest hits like. All right, I'm going to be talking because Star Wars comes out on Friday, Thursday night.
Here we go.
You don't like the movie, or not? A
No,
big fan of the
I like it,
franchise?
but I'm just saying that like you should be getting some kickbacks or something. You should be calling up George Lucas or
Right.
Steven
No one else in
Spielberg.
media is talking about Star Wars this week.
Yeah.
We're a real lone wolf here.
Yeah.
We have a public access show that we taped off of TV in Stoughton, Wisconsin. This is from local Madison Public Access in 1992.
Okay, yeah. This I can get behind.
And he goes and reviews Star Tours, which at the time was the only Star Wars ride in a park. It was in MGM Studios. His name is Mark Huntsman. We just saw him in Madison a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's a precocious 10 or 11-year-old that I relate to a lot. So let's watch his review of Star Tours, and I threw in some bonuses.
Do you think you would have done better or worse than him when you were 10 or 11?
Better.
Would you?
Yeah.
He also said that he was sick when he did
But
this
he's also more entertaining than I would have been. So.
Yeah.
The second was my favorite ride in all of Disney World, which is Star Tours. People, if you have motion sickness, well, I hope you have medication because I wouldn't want anyone to miss Star Tours. 5 Mickeys definitely, because that's all I'm allowed to give. If I could give any higher, I definitely would.
No, I don't understand. I still don't understand why you wouldn't give higher.
You're in a
It's all the Mickeys
spaceship.
that'll fit.
I know, but they
and
could have
you
made them
a
all
mission
smaller.
With a robot who's never flown before.
Wait, you can't step on that. That's a classic line.
You're in a spaceship, and you have a mission with a robot who's never flown before. Highlights include going straight down into a pit, and then making a U-turn going straight up and blasting into hyperspace. Before in between
got very
the jumping
magenta
walls
Yeah,
all
he
of a
did.
sudden.
He got
and
very
the wonders
pink.
of life, there is Michael Jackson's Captain EO. Well, that's something else which I won't bother to review right now. But there are several
cat has
other
claws.
attractions to Epcot. Well, if you're going to Disney World, enjoy your stay. If you're not, well, I also enjoyed talking to you. Goodbye.
And then he disappears. And that's the end
Goodbye.
of One Kid's Opinion review of Disney. He gave Star Tours 5 Mickeys.
Yeah.
And I do want to follow up with him maybe after the new year once he saw the new Star Wars, see how many Mickeys he would give it.
The new, yeah.
Actually, we should send him to Galaxy's Edge at Disney, and that's
I'm saying once we grow into like this network, once we have the VCR Party network,
right.
and we have all these different shows, he needs to have his own show where he reviews shit like that, and we give him, it's called the Mickey system or something like that.
Yeah,
and it's all about how many Mickeys he would give it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm telling you, Patreon. Please,
yeah, if we get enough,
we
can have a whole network of shows. Steve?
I was just going to say, Disney's not very litigious at all.
Yeah, but the name Mickey, you can't copyright the name Mickey.
I think those little pixelated 8-bit Mickeys are barely recognizable.
No, that's supposed to be Tony Basil from the song Mickey from 1980.
Oh, well, that's a different Mickey. Well, he could review that song.
No, but
too,
that picture is a very poorly rendered version of Tony Basil.
Oh.
Exactly. No, we'll have the lawyers all over because we'll be a network.
Right.
Call Anderson.
We'll have enough Patreon money to lawyer up. So anyway, that's Found Footage Festival Classic. May or may not be on our Cherished Gems CD
also
here.
a great line is the robot who's never
flown
before. That one has been with us forever. Yeah, whenever you're like asking about like, oh, what's that movie? I went to see this movie. Oh, what's it about? It's about this robot that's never flown before.
Yeah. Highlights include going straight down into a pit and then turning around and going right back the other way. I mean, we just know the whole video by heart at this point.
Have you done that as an EP?
I believe we're saving it. We were hoping to get Mark out here, but
that's right.
if we can't, then the kid's all grown. He's exactly our age,
Yeah.
so when he comes out to New York, we'll shoot that as an EP mode for our Patreon.
We're starting to book shows for our spring tour. January is all booked up.
Yeah.
We started doing something with have we announced this yet?
Yeah, we did.
So we're going on a VCR Party tour. We're taking all the elements of VCR Party, all the best parts, all the best tedium, all the best excitement, all the best jingles, and we're taking it out on the road. We're going to the Alamo Draft House, to all Alamo Draft Houses around the country.
Like a dozen of them, yeah.
A dozen of them. We're playing 5 of them in January. We're doing 4 in Texas. Well, we'll have the whole scroll up at the end, so you can.
But you can come see the show. We're not keeping it in Brooklyn now. You can actually come see it on the road this year.
So it's kind of greatest hits of all the stuff that you've been seeing.
Yeah, and some new stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So that's coming up, and
sometimes life gets a little boring. In some ways, you could say it gets a little tedious.
He got me again. He got me again.
Yeah.
I thought you were zigging and you zagged.
Yep. All right. So, where is Joe coming from?
I'm gonna say from.
You'll never remember this.
No, because it's not important to me. I'm gonna say from the right to the left.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Where is corner coming from? Where are we at right now?
I'm gonna say corners coming from bottom to top. Top to bottom.
Crank it up. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Never learn it.
No.
Never learn it.
Nor do I want to.
Okay. Acute infectious diarrhea. I played this last week. I think, just the opener where we were talking about the, because we got the wrapping paper based on the cover here. I watched it. It's really tedious. And so what I'm thinking we do here.
How do you make diarrhea boring?
Well, that's kind of the thing. Yeah. The guys are really boring.
Yeah, okay.
So what I thought I'd do is pop it in where we left it off.
Yeah.
And we'll let it go for 10 diarrheas. Okay. We'll hear the word diarrhea 10 times.
Okay.
And then we'll shut it off.
Okay, they must say it a lot then.
I don't know. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. I just went from where we stopped it last time.
I don't know if there's going to be 10 diarrheas.
Fingers crossed. We'll see. Well, we do have to do 10. So here's acute infectious diarrhea.
This might have to be in multiple parts.
Hello, I'm Dr. Charles Erickson.
And I'm Dr. Stephen Zinner. Welcome to Infectious Disease 94. Today from the University of Texas Houston Health Science Center. In this program, we'll learn about one of the commonest classes of infectious disease that clinicians face, acute infectious diarrhea.
Boom.
To help our viewers assess their clinical skills in diarrhea management, we'll be posing a series of case studies during the program. You can compare your approaches with those that our experts propose. Our first guest is my colleague, Dr. Herbert DuPont, Professor of Medicine and Head of the Center for Infectious Diseases here at the University of Texas Health Science Center. Welcome.
Bert, give us an indication of the scope of acute infectious diarrhea in the United States, both in adult and pediatric patients.
Acute diarrhea is either the second or third most common illness that practitioners see here in the United States.
Sound like?
Estimates have indicated that perhaps 5 million cases of acute diarrhea are seen on an annual basis. It's a much more common problem in pediatrics than it is in adult medicine. And the average number of bouts of diarrhea in the United States in a child below the age of 2 is about 1 episode per year per child, to give you an idea how frequent it is.
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
We see diarrhea higher frequency in certain subgroups. For example, in daycare centers in children, we'll see much more diarrhea. And in custodial institutions for the mentally retarded and Indian reservations, wherever there's congregation of children, we see lots more diarrhea.
One more.
Diarrhea.
Yes, all right, stop it. Okay, it was only a minute.
Let's get a bonus diarrhea.
One would be gay males, another would be travelers to tropical
I think that was a mistake to go past the 10, I think. I think we learned a lot.
Gay males?
I don't know.
Diarrhea?
He was making a lot of broad generalizations. He used the word mentally retarded, which, all right, fine. It was 1994. But then he also was like Indian reservations and gay males within the same sentence. He just was rattling off a bunch of probably outdated.
But the point is, we got up to 10 diarrheas
That's
very
true.
quickly, like within like a minute.
Well, it made a game out of it, so it was a little less tedious, but I still feel like we need an excitement corner. Steve, roll the graphic. No.
I realized what I did wrong.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Here we go. This was sent in by super patron Bob Hedges. It's just labeled Bridge Explosion.
Oh,
now,
man.
There is a lot of tedium leading up to the actual money shot.
Let's watch it until we see 10 bridge explosions.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Here's Bridge Explosion, everybody. Gonna let it build a little bit if I...
Really? That's what the excitement corner is about, the build?
Well, not very long. You don't have to wait long. That's the thing about it.
Okay. Maybe some like blue angels flying over it or something? Or?
You'll see. Countdown? That's exciting.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
And that's Nick's Excitement Corner. Steve, roll the outro graphic.
I'm going to go ahead and say, roll that graphic. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's my favorite excitement corner that you've ever
Bridge
done.
Explosion.
That's my number one favorite that you've ever done.
Wow, happy to hear it.
Yes.
By the way, Bob sent us a postcard from a bar in our hometown where our friend Tom's parents hung out a lot. This is the North Chalet. Really boring looking Norwegian bar.
He sent us a Christmas card too, and he's on there dressed as a pilot. And it's always just weird. What?
Oh, I was just going to say, he said he got the wrapping paper.
Oh, you got the wrapping paper.
Speaking of
acute infectious diarrhea.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's responsible for that. I mean, he's the one who sent us acute infectious.
We should have...
No, he gave it to me in person, acute infectious. Yeah.
You contracted acute infectious diarrhea from Bob Hedges. Well, thank you for your patronage. Shall we get into show and tell?
Let's do it.
Okay, show
Roll
and tell
that show
time.
and tell.
All right.
You want to start? You want me to start?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. You had a good closer here?
I'm pretty embarrassed about my closer, actually.
Oh, I think I know what your closer is. All right, yeah. Let's start with, okay. Hanukkah is coming up, right?
Sure
it's not
is,
all just Christmas. There's Hanukkah, too.
Yeah, it's in the air.
I don't think we have any Hanukkah videos, do we?
Not really.
No.
I think we might have a children's video about Passover, but that's about it.
Yeah. Well, we do have Uncle Moishe, and we have him on DVD.
He's the gift who keeps on giving, Uncle Moishe.
Yeah, and he's like Orthodox, like Hasidic Jewish Mr. Rogers, I would say.
Okay.
From what I watched.
Him. Yeah.
And I watched the whole video today, and the one that I went to was the one that we always go to, which is the song about kosher foods.
Okay.
But we're gonna watch the whole thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Start to finish.
Any song about dietary restrictions, I'm
you're a big
board.
fan.
Yeah.
You're like, it speaks to you.
I'm like, hey,
right?
yeah, from one strict diet person to another.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a little tip in my cap.
Would you describe your veganism as a religion?
No.
Spiritual journey?
No, not even close.
All right.
The Mitzvah Man. You never see The Mitzvah Man.
You do.
I'm so hungry, I'd like to make an order. Yes, I'd like to have 1 hot dog with sauerkraut and mustard, French fries, and a Rotech soda. Coming right out.
Is it a Hebrew fast food place?
Oh, I guess so. It's got to be.
Here, Uncle That's right. Fries? French fries.
I don't think I smell that good.
That's for me.
That's for me.
Rakesh soda. Yep, that's just something you get at McDonald's or.
His expressions are so good.
What? It's all kosher? Oh, kicks! Yep.
Yep. It's him shopping, and
Oh!
he never says no to anything.
Then it's a cartoon. Is he based in New York?
That's a good question. I would assume.
Yeah. Is that the kosher symbol on his hat?
No clue. I can't answer this question.
It says kosher carb on a label. It looks like that.
I should have done my research on this, but I thought I'd be jumping down a big Wikipedia page.
Right, right. This part's just kind of filler here, then. What?
I don't mind his expression there.
Oh! Yep.
He didn't want him to drink the soda. Oh, there's your cake.
Yep. This didn't touch any dairy. Thumbs up.
I don't know why he's crouched down like that.
Easier to see in the
I like what he got. Mayonnaise and some like plum juice.
Pork.
Yep.
Oh, now he's behind the counter?
Yep. And then he has a French fry in his mouth.
Oh.
And
Well, happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Yeah,
It's 8 nights. It actually falls right over Christmas, too, so it'll be a big...
Yeah, I never understand the timing of that whole thing.
I don't either. But that song will be in my head for the rest of the show.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
No,
he actually has some songs that are not that bad.
Yeah?
You know? Some of them sound like they might be Giant songs.
Oh, really? Yeah?
I almost played some other ones, but they weren't as good as Kosher.
All right, let's revisit Uncle Moishe. This sort of keeps in the singing vein. You know, I've been doing vocal training videos. I've been really into those.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching a lot. Someone gave us this one on the road. I wish I could remember who, but they said, you have to watch this guy. The host of this vocal awareness video, it's called Vocal Awareness, by the way. And did I? Oh, I don't have the actual cover with me. But I made my own edit of it because he's just vaguely uncomfortable. He's new agey. It's not just about vocal exercises. It's about positivity, all this kind of stuff. And I feel like he's just a tad on the creep side. He touches his students and
really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Mickey Rooney in that one acting video.
Yeah. He's just very handsy, but maybe you'll be on board. His name's Arthur Samuel Joseph, and he's you.
Arthur Joseph has developed an original sequence of vocal exercises designed to free the natural voice. Drawing on techniques used to train theatrical performers and public speakers, and then combining these techniques with precise inner tools for self-awareness.
It's always with a pencil.
And slowing down. Enjoy it.
I said enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of singing. Singing in general.
What about loving and growing?
Love instrumentals.
Beautiful. Wonderful. It's actually a 3-finger extension.
Oh boy.
I don't know why he's making it. It becomes a fetish video very quickly here.
I really like this shot here.
Now there's a towel involved.
Soaring and pulling.
Soaring and pulling.
Enjoy.
Oh, he's trying to come up with a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yes. When
he also brags about how he coached an NBA player, and then he uses basketball as a metaphor.
Shaquille O'Neal when he was doing the Fushnikins album.
Yeah.
Of projecting my voice.
This might be appropriately tedious.
Doesn't matter whether it's loud or whether it's soft.
It is tedious.
No, he does it.
Steve, roll the graphic.
Do not roll it.
is great.
God bless you, and enjoy
Something get
your
religious.
journey.
Yeah. And that's vocal awareness with Arthur Samuel Joseph, whatever his name is.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah,
Man.
there's more to it. But
This has got to be a montage.
Yeah, the montage has come together. I think we have enough now to make it into a full thing.
I still want to, we talked about it with Andrew, I still want to do the band where you set up like a TV that's playing all vocal exercise videos, then a TV that's playing all guitar, bass,
drums,
didgeridoo, kazoo. Like you play a whole band of all TVs that are playing this.
Yeah,
that'd be an art project,
you could
right?
kind of conduct it a little bit, like pressing play, rewind.
Hit and rewind, yeah.
Have a remote that reaches all of them.
I want to do that. All right, so last week we played a video. We played a commercial that really stuck with me. You remember the Atlas Butler commercial?
Oh yeah,
with
the third Atlas Butler commercial.
With the "There's no more yuck in my nose."
Yeah. And,
I thought about it for 3 days later.
I know. I really love that one too. And then I saw the comments. They're like, "How long are they going to keep making fun of this little boy?" Well, I was like, "We're not making fun of the little boy. We're making fun of the fact that was the take they chose to include."
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was just it was a bad. I mean, I'm sure he could have nailed another. It's the director's fault on that one.
Exactly.
But Brian on YouTube, he said that his favorite line was, "A clear nose, now that's just great." And that got completely
I know,
overlooked.
it was overshadowed.
And then I watched it and I was like, no, he's right. That's a great line. A clear nose, now that's just great. So we're going to rewatch it.
We're going to make fun of this little boy a little more.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll take it off the little boy a little bit.
I know we're not making fun of the boy. I'm just...
Well, the choice wasn't his choice to wear that.
At Atlas Butler, we get all kinds of great letters from customers, and we really appreciate them.
My son was wheezing and sneezing. Our pediatrician suggested getting our ducts cleaned and even told us to call Atlas Butler to do the job. As soon as our ducts were clean, Devin stopped sneezing and
Make fun of Mark Huntsman. Listen.
A clear nose? That's just great.
A clear nose? That's just great.
Yeah. So I wanted to just put together those two moments just so that we could.
Getting more.
A clear nose? That's just great. A clear nose? That's just great. A clear nose? That's just great. A clear nose? That's just great.
There's at your service, call 1-800-FURNACE.
So I'm thinking maybe that could be the new thing that we say after somebody sneezes. A clear nose? Now that's just great.
No, that's just great. Yeah. And you say that to the person sneezing, but the person who is sneezing says, "Oh, my nose isn't full of yuck anymore."
Because normally when you sneeze, you say, "Oh, excuse me,"
yeah,
and then you would say, "Bless you."
you."
So I'll sneeze and I'll say, "Oh, my nose isn't full of yuck anymore." And
you'll clear nose? That's great. Okay, we got our new protocol in the office.
Oh,
and I hope you take that home with you as well. You are home, but.
So, and we're started that wiki page.
Yes.
One of our pals started up a wiki page for VCR Party. It hasn't launched yet. It's going to launch next month. But that's got to go in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. That's the new protocol. And it'll be the inside joke we're doing a year from now that nobody knows what the reference is.
I can't wait
It happened tonight.
I can't wait to sneeze on the air.
Oh, it's going to happen.
And especially if we sneeze in the air and then there's a guest there and you have to still say everything and then we'd have to explain it to the guest.
Right.
Oh. Or not explain it to the guest.
Just send it to the wiki.
Yeah.
We'll have Macaulay Culkin on trying to explain. All right.
Yeah.
Should we just show you the Atlas Butler? Oh, this one I'm excited about. This is Steve. There's a new graphic whenever I'm tying something into something that's timely and in the news. Can you play that graphic? It should say Nick's something corner on it.
Nick's timely tie-in corner.
Yeah. It's a new graphic.
Well, wait a second. Are you doing Tape Trading Classic, though?
No.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Well, we could do it. Yeah, go to Tape Trading Classic. It could be either, I guess.
I found it, though.
Okay, just play that one.
Atlas Butler's at your service. Call 1-800.
Search engine optimization. Okay.
Are we here?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
here. Okay.
I was watching it for the first time. It was really good.
A lot of my clips tonight are topical, so I might switch up the intro. But yeah, so this one is tying into the new Star Wars thing, Star Wars, like, every spin-off has been mined. There's the Star Wars Christmas special. We've played parts of that before. I played the Wilford Brimley on the Ewok special. Yeah. But this one, I found on, like, this tape-traded video that we had from a while back, and it's also timely. This is from September of 1977, so Star Wars came out earlier in the year. Donnie and Marie had a special, a Star Wars variety show special. And they actually got, like, Chewbacca and R2-D2 and C-3PO to be in it. And Chris Christopherson, who you'll see briefly in this clip, the 70s were a strange time. Variety shows have not aged well. Here's Donnie and Marie's, and their brother and sister, too. So you can guess who they play in the Star Wars canon.
Oh, boy.
We're Darth Vader's Raiders, and we can't believe...
Voices are really good projecting through that mask.
Yeah. They do a medley.
Oh, George Lucas said yes to everything, didn't he?
Back then.
Well, now he says yes to everything still.
Well, look at Chris Christopherson.
Where is he?
There.
Oh.
He plays Han Solo.
Apparently Chris Christopherson said yes to everything, too.
Yeah. Barbara Streisand movies. Uh-oh, they're scared of the stormtroopers. They're the bad guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was the stormtroopers' catchphrase, right?
Yeah, they'd sort of sing in a show tune style, whatever.
Well, they'd come around the corner and they'd be like,
gotcha. Yep, and they'd sing popular songs of the 1970s.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's all the footage actually I have from that special. I would love if there's a whole tape of it somewhere. Been really into variety shows lately.
Yeah, but you know what? I see the Star Wars. They're like advertising refrigerators. Like I was in Best Buy, and it was like a refrigerator with a Star Wars theme on the fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, I know. La Crusade has pots and like rice cookers that are shaped like R2-D2. It's
that you're considering buying.
I am. Yeah, it's all targeted ads on Instagram, and I'm kind of like, huh.
All right, Greg from Long Beach, New York, sent this CVS training video.
Yeah, I saw those on your desk.
Oh man. It's really good too. It's like from the golden age. It's probably like early 80s or so. And by the books. Reenactments.
Great.
Perky trainer.
Okay.
The whole works. This particular one are these are all the things that the employees should be watching for when they're on the job. And people come in, shoplifters come in, which you should be looking for. Mm-hmm. And they did it all with instrumentals. And the music is like, I feel like it should be sampled. Like there's,
okay,
but you'll listen to it. There's like, it's like it's actually good music. It's like kind of impending doom because somebody's gonna be shoplifting. So the video's called.
What you can do to help.
Hold on, the video's called "Not in My Store, Please!" Exclamation point.
Situations, and then see how they could have been changed by working together as a team. First, let's look at how they happened. Try to identify what can be done differently.
B. Arthur working the counter.
Dusting the Russell Stofers. All done dusting these Russell Stofers.
Good, those chocolates are sparkling clean. Yeah, somebody watching needs to sample this.
Yeah. Well, no, it gets better. There's one in here that I think Drake is going to sample. Like, it's a total Drake song.
Not paying for this Advil?
Not paying this $3.49. 3 cool guys coming in to shoplift some things. These padlocks are too expensive. I'm gonna steal it.
The padlocks,
they're so suspicious.
The padlocks would keep people out of their stuff. They're not really fully thinking this through. They can dish it out, but they can't take it.
It's a sunglass thief.
That's the evil twin of the person who just went across.
It's a sunglass thief.
Marty, come here.
See, look at this part here. Watch her walk away, and it looks like she's on a loop, and then she walks through again, doesn't it?
Because everybody dressed the same.
Yeah. And
Sweater.
had the same hairstyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal these hinges. She's stealing 79-cent hinges.
This is not worth going to jail for.
Listen, this is the Drake song. I want to be quiet just so somebody can sample this.
I'm being quiet. Calmer than you. Yeah. It's a bit John Carpenter.
Yeah, it is. She stole a douchebag.
That's
what.
Is
that what that was?
I think so, yeah. The Massengill Bandits at it again. The third CBS she struck across town.
Weird-looking Jerry Seinfeld is on the loose.
What is
this
the deal
segueing
with
into
my
the People's
face being smushed? It's long.
Wearing a little Marky sweater.
Jesus loves the little children. She's distracting for
Nicolas Cage and Jerry Seinfeld have a kid.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'd watch that
What
Face
is
Off.
the common factor in all
Nicholas
five of these
Seinfeld.
situations? An opportunity
That's it.
exists.
Wow,
That's it.
yeah, that's
There's
great.
3 more
Great
videos
music,
over there.
Great. And have you watched the other ones yet?
No, I haven't watched them
Okay.
yet. I'm just savoring these because Golden Age training videos.
Yeah.
These do not come across the desk that often.
Yeah, I know. On VHS, like a lot of times we get them dubbed off.
Exactly,
DVD
and he sent a nice note along saying these have been sitting in my closet forever. And
thank
I
you
wanna give
so
it a good
much.
home,
Those are the
so.
hardest things for us to find.
Yeah.
All right, I've been kind of dreading. I mean, I'm bringing this upon myself, but my family videotaped ourselves a lot, but it was all on a Betamax camcorder that we got my grandfather.
Okay.
And
oh, I can't wait to see this. This is you?
Yeah.
As a little kid?
Yeah. This is me. This is before I kind of put on the middle school weight. But
before you found Cookie Crisp?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure I ate it, but my metabolism started acting differently.
Oh, okay.
But,
You had a faster
so the backstory to this, my cousin Brian had all these beta tapes, and he's like, I can't do anything with these. Can you dub them over? I finally got a beta VCR, and I've been going through them. And I forgot about this. My dad, I think, and aunt decided to go in on getting my grandparents tickets to go see Cats, and when they were on touring, and I believe they came to Chicago, so nearby Janesville where they lived.
Okay.
So it was a big deal. Cats was like just off Broadway. Cats the movie is coming out this Friday, by the way.
Next time with time.
The Uncanny Valley.
We already played it once. You played it.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, this is another tie-in video. It's all about search engine optimization for me. So this one is a home movie. The way we chose to reveal giving out Cats tickets is that we would, my cousins and I...
put it in an envelope and then gave it to them.
No? It all had to be some sort of creative showbiz way to do it. So, so my cousins...
It must have been exhausting growing up.
Yeah, well, I didn't know any different.
Okay.
But now with counseling, I found out it was exhausting. No, so anyway, I'll just talk you through it.
I can't wait for this.
Judiciously edited this.
Talking about Nick's childhood.
So you'll hear some Cats, some Andrew Lloyd Webber in the back, and then the idea was, well, you'll see.
Are we going to learn some new Nick Purr information here?
No, you'll just see me as a pre-chunky kid. That's me on the left.
Okay.
Sister. We're dancing to memories.
Okay.
And my Uncle Ted puts in a great performance here. And then at that point, my dad threw them out to from the TV to my grandparents.
Oh, okay.
So they got the cats.
a long walk.
Oh, it's a long walk.
Wait, what were we seeing at the end there?
That was just, we had some extra footage to blow, so it was just me and my cousin Brian playing in the backyard as cats.
Here's the thing that, okay, let's watch it.
To Rum Tum Tiger, Rum Tum Tigger.
Did you hear the music, or is this in
Yeah,
post?
this is on a boombox.
Your dad didn't put this in post?
No, he didn't. On the beta machine.
What I do appreciate is that people, one thing that we've noticed with all of our home movies, people with camcorders have no idea what the hell to do with them. So they always record people opening up presents.
Yeah.
At least you guys were like, hey, we got this camcorder here.
Yeah,
Let's make something.
We did reveals, like there was actually revealing the video camera was one of the videos we made. Because when he got the video camera, we shot a thing first with it. And it was an interview with my grandma, and anyway, so there's a lot more where that came from. I don't know how timely all that footage will be, but yeah, there's a lot more dancing to cats.
Is there stuff that you're gonna show me that I can see, or is there anything you don't want me to see? From that?
There's plenty I
really?
don't want you to see.
That you won't actually let me see?
No, I'll let you see it all, but it's not flattering.
Okay, I'm just wondering if I should come in after hours and sneak in some stuff.
Yeah. I've digitized it all, so you can watch it at your leisure. There's probably 30 hours of it.
I'd scrub through it.
Okay.
All right, that wraps up Show and Tell.
Yeah, that's Show and Tell for this week.
You want to do updates? You want to do updates?
Yeah.
I only have one quick update.
Okay, go ahead.
I reached out to Dark Lord Blood, and haven't
the
heard back.
7th generation Satanist,
Yep.
who we found out last week was not really a Satanist.
And I really combed through his Facebook, and
yeah,
I mean, the memes are a little harsh.
Yeah.
His memes are harsh.
Yeah, he has some strong political opinions and things like
that.
that.
But I reached out to Levi and Mackenzie. I sent them emails. They're the ones who got in touch with us, who grew up knowing him. And his parents are friends with Dark Lord Blood. And I said, do you think Dark Lord Blood would be cool with me emailing him? And they said, yeah, he'd probably love it. So I sent up a friend.
That guy is prone to extreme behavior? Sure. Go ahead.
Extreme meme behaviors.
Yeah.
He's a meme man.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, we'll keep you updated on that. I just have a few quick little updates that have been sitting in the hopper for a while. Not our sweepstakes hopper, obviously.
No, it's a completely different hopper.
Here's The Adventures of Doodle the Clown. I think we played a little bit of this just as a refresher.
Mr. Roger, we've cleaned the barn, fed the cows. Now what?
Now, it's time to take the cows to the milk barn. But first, we must take them to the cow wash.
Cow wash? Wow!
I like bangs on cows. Or clowns.
or cows. Okay, that's Doodle the Clown.
Okay.
It turns out Nate Couch on Facebook messaged me, and can you put up that graphic of Doodle? She is still a clown, I believe, in Oregon or something.
I'm going to take a look.
Yeah, her contact info is over there. And so if you should like to hire Doodle, or no, Georgia. She's in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she still have the bangs? I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I think so. Another quick update. Mouth drumming with Wes Carroll. This is the How to Beatbox video from, I don't know, last month. That, I don't know, I really love this tape. And it's one of those ones where I'm like, oh my God, look at this guy. And then I was like, wow, he's amazing by the end of it. Here's a little refresher of some of Wes Carroll's mouth drumming. He was like an a cappella group kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's incredible.
Yeah.
The Wes he messaged me. I guess somebody had sent him the fact that we played his video. He sent me for free his volume 2 of this.
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Are you still beatboxing?" And he said, "Recreationally," but he's a math teacher now. Do you have that picture of Wes Carroll? Yeah. So good guy. He's a little more clean cut now, but still at it. Yeah. And this was
how's volume 2? Have you watched it yet?
I haven't. No, I'm kind of saving it. All right, this is another hit video we showed. Learn to Sing Overnight. That was part of our music montage, and I really watched the whole thing. And let me just give you a refresher. This is another vocal awareness, vocal training video that, again, had good tips, but it's just funny to watch people make weird noises with their mouth.
Breathe. Hey!
3 pulses. Breathe. Hey!
So that's a reminder. Now the woman on the right there is the video. I posted a little bit of it on Facebook, and it started blowing up. And she's like, "Hey, the clips you put don't accurately represent the great musical tips we have." And I said, "Well, I know that's kind of what we do."
We take the funny parts.
Yeah, I said we take the funny parts. We obviously know you're good at what you do, but it's clear when you're showing.
You should put that in the description.
Well, then
like,
I did.
They're good at what they do.
Well,
but,
I sort of did in the description. I put a link to their company, which is called the Vocal Power Institute, and all this stuff. And I said, and she's like, "Okay, thank you for understanding. We had this great back and forth, and everything was going well." And then some people posted some mean stuff on Facebook and said, "Take it down." So I've had to take it down, and so she's mad at us, but we didn't mean anything by it. So that one didn't have a happy ending.
Oh, shit.
Sorry. She's mad at us.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
With the sad ending one.
The
Then,
vocal power. Well, I have a feeling it's not done. That's a to be continued on.
Okay, so we did shows last weekend in Arlington. I have a little update.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Well, that's not much of an update. It's just a thing
Okay.
that happened. We were in Arlington. We were doing 2 shows on Friday and Saturday.
This is Virginia, yeah, not Texas.
Oh, yeah. And then our buddy Dave Nuttycombe lives there, and he's a former Washington Post writer and a city paper writer, and he does all sorts of like crazy weird stuff. He invited me. You were around that day,
Yeah.
but he invited me to his storage locker, and I went down there, and I'll just show you some photos from meeting him. He had a bunch of videos. He did this.
Manischewitz box.
He did a. So those are some of the videos. He did a review in the Washington Post and the city.
There's
with
Rent-A-Friend. Wow.
So with Rent-A-Friend, do you have the clicker? So with
Yep.
Rent-A-Friend, he
Makes a
told
clicking
me.
sound.
He told me that he and Rent-A-Friend were in a band together before Rent-A-Friend happened.
That's
Rent-A-Friend,
that's insane to
Ben lived in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
and they were friends, and then they were in a band together.
It makes sense that weirdos find each other.
But then they were doing like parody songs, and then he said that once Weird Al came along, that they were like, they just scrapped it.
Right.
So
he's a blood feud with Weird Al ever since.
Anyway, Dave Nuttycombe, he was a writer for the Washington Post. He did their direct-to-videos. It was called Videocrity. It was all about direct-to-video VHS. You remember that?
I like that he carved out his own niche. Like, nobody's reviewing the straight-to-video releases.
He had such a sweet gig. He would get direct-to-video VHS tapes sent to him weekly. And he got boxes. That storage locker was half full.
Wow.
He gave me 13 boxes. That was all that I could fit in the
cow.
car. And and just so then he said he issued a press release the other day, and I'm just going to read some excerpts from the press release. Yeah, because this is
historic.
This is a big deal.
Yeah.
He was giving his entire collection of direct-to-video VHS, and also this is probably the biggest donation we've ever received. I mean, it was
true.
like 13
we got the Letterman collection,
boxes.
but that was much smaller. Yeah.
Oh, it was 13 boxes, and we have to get more storage space now because of it. So we're actually getting more. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Here's what Dave wrote. Dave wrote this is his press release that he actually sent out to news outlets, and we haven't gotten any phone calls. So I don't think it's working.
Nothing yet.
In a deal rumored to be worth several dollars, Nutco Enterprises announced today that its acclaimed collection of direct-to-video movies on VHS tape has been acquired by the legendary Found Footage Festival. The collection is presumed to include the largest number of Dolph Lundgren films in one place, to say nothing of the massive amount of Shannon Tweed erotic thrillers.
Great.
Some of the timeless tapes include Fugitive Rage, Death Kick, Death Mask, Mission of Death, Mission to Kill, Killing Time, Naked Killer, Devil Hunters, Devil in the Flesh 2, and Femme Fontaine Killer Babe for the CIA.
Wow.
The online repository for all of the reviews of these classic films is at videocrity.blogspot.com. So if you want to read, he actually has them all there.
The reviews
I want to show
there?
some of them. I'll give you half of these here.
Okay.
This one, and you might recognize some of these. But like these are all direct-to-video VHS.
Treehouse Hostage, starring Ernest himself, Jim Varney.
but it's not an Ernest movie. It's a non-Ernest Jim Varney movie.
Yeah, and Todd Bosley is in that. I wonder if it's Tom Bosley's
Look at this.
son.
This video is still in the shrink. Michael Rappaport in The Naked Man from Ethan Coen. Ethan Coen of the Coen brothers wrote this.
Yeah, co-creator of Fargo. What?
What? Direct-to-video movie by Ethan Coen, still in the shrink.
Wow. Not directed by Ethan Coen. This is Billy Frankenstein. Looks like a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Still in the shrink, yep.
Look at this one. This is Bleeders. Look at this tape. So it had like blood on the inside because they always try to like, if their movie was shitty, they'd be like, we got to stand out somehow. So they'd like stuff it full of blood or something. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Good idea. This is fitting at the end of the decade here. Well, not really the end of the decade, but you know, this is Y2K.
Oh yeah.
Year to Kill.
Yep.
I remember that. Yeah, it was a good year to kill.
It was. Here's Future Fear. You got Babes. You got Spaceships. You got that guy. Who I don't know if he's. You got Stacy Keach.
Oh, Stacy Keach.
Yeah.
Great. This looks like a lot like the cover to the movie Shocker. This is A Letter from Death Row. Looks like almost a direct ripoff of Shocker.
Oh yeah. Who did? Oh, Bret Michaels is.
Oh
Bret
yes,
Michaels.
this is Robert cut something from this.
So I feel like all these movies are like Bret Michaels and Martin Sheen, or like Charlie Sheen and Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
Here's a. This is the most like direct to video title, Terminal Justice, and it's Lorenzo Lamas. And there's probably about 80 more Lorenzo Lamases in my car right now.
Yeah, that's got everything.
Yeah.
Here's a Martin Sheen movie, and also disgraced Lori Loughlin in here.
But do you see who else is a cop in this?
If it isn't old Reginald Vell Johnson.
Reginald Vell Johnson plays a cop in this.
This is a TGIF crossover because you have Lori Loughlin from Full House and Reginald Vell.
Yes.
And
you got Martin Sheen in there. It's like
wow.
And then last but not least, you got The Catcher, which like another like cool like kind of cover.
Yeah.
And it's a baseball horror movie. I think this has got to be the only baseball horror movie of all time.
It's the prequel to The Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, and guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Estevez is in it.
Joe Estevez.
So that's Martin Sheen's.
They all
son.
did that shit. They said no to nothing.
Cottage industry.
Yep.
Thank you, Dave.
Anyway,
for
tip of the iceberg. That's just from like 2 boxes.
Wow.
There's like 11 boxes
yeah.
more.
Wow, incredible. All right, so we'll be diving through those in 2020. It's going to be a good year.
Yep.
Quick happy birthday to Melinda. This is what we call the viewers of the show. Sally V from Austin, who actually, when we did a show in Austin, held up a sign that said, "Hello, Melinda." And so just quickly...
She gave us a bunch of videos,
she's
too. She's always...
She made Shuffle-A.
Huh?
She made the Shuffle-A of the clown behind us.
Yeah, she did Shuffle-A.
So here's a little Kirk's 40th birthday because she's turning 40, I think, on
40?
Friday. Yep.
Okay. Happy birthday, Sally.
It's a whole movie from Wisconsin.
Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally Kirk. Happy birthday to you. Lee.
All right, Sally. I hope somewhere you're enjoying a torso cake of your very own.
Hey, if anybody's ever having a birthday, drop us a line, or maybe you want to surprise somebody who watches the show. Drop us a line, and we'll and tell us what video they like, and we'll do a little special birthday thing.
Yeah.
Can we commit to that?
Yeah, as long as maybe we could monetize it somehow. I mean, I'm just always thinking. I got a Scrooge McDuck over here. So.
And then send us $100.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah, that's about the going rate.
I
think we should skip this next thing.
Are you serious?
Well, I'm just looking at the title.
Okay, Steve, can you roll Joe's Filth Corner, please? How we doing? Yep.
Yeah, your intros are longer than
Joe's Filth Corner time.
Uh-huh.
All right, so got an email from Amanda, and Amanda was talking about earwax, and she said that her husband and her daughter...
I don't get these emails. Thank you for sparing me these.
Her husband and her 4-year-old daughter had to get their earwax removed, and she goes, I didn't want to send you pictures, just to, I thought it'd be weird to send you pictures out of the blue, and I get that. But I responded, I was like, don't ever feel bad about this. People watching, if you ever have earwax, and they're good ones.
And you start a bottle excretion, really. You're an open book,
Send them over here. We got a corner dedicated to filth.
You've got a corner.
Yeah, well, I mean, we, the entity of the show, is like, yes, it is the VCR parties.
All right, don't remember a vote on that one.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I got a game.
Okay.
Which is the 4-year-old's earwax and which is the grown adult husband's earwax? You ready?
Okay, yeah, I'll indulge you in this.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Amanda, she didn't take when you take earwax photos, take note. You put a dime by it so people can know what the scale is. She didn't do that, so you don't know what the scale is here.
Okay.
It could be a tiny little pebble.
Yeah.
It could be a monster. But,
We're all going to be lost.
all right, but anyway, so
I've got one of those oversized novelty dimes. So that would do no good.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Sally.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the first one. Just don't
All right.
don't.
I'm withholding judgment.
Just okay.
Okay.
There's that one.
Okay.
Okay. Is that 4-year-old? Is that the husband? Let's take another look at the other.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the 4-year-old? Is that the husband?
Toilet paper.
Or is that?
Or some gauze.
Or is that there?
Okay.
Okay. So first one, what would you say? First one, the yellowish one.
I'm going to say that's child's.
Yellowish
it's a little
one?
Flex, yep.
Yellowish one you're saying is
4-year-olds,
child's?
yep. The dark black deposit, I would say, is an adult.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but you are correct!
Oh, good, I got it right.
Did I trick you?
A little bit.
I was doing the double thing, thinking that it was a trick question.
No.
Okay.
Well, I thought it would be pretty simple for you because, like, as a child is not going to have that much buildup in
Right.
there.
That was my thinking.
Because it's still yellowish.
Yeah.
An adult, it sits in there for years.
Right.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, good game. Good game. Now back to VHS.
That was on VHS.
Oh, that's true. It
Yeah.
was on VHS.
Oh, hey, I got a Tape Boy update. So I know a lot of people sent in the Tape Boy updates. Can you put up the?
This is that's Tape Boy, and he doesn't blink anymore.
His nose. Oh, is he
It's
dead?
dead. Yeah.
Tape Boy's nose died.
The light. Yeah, his nose died.
Oh,
but
shoot.
Yeah, that's the clown VHS tape that sits behind us.
Yeah. So Kalen I think he's in Washington State. He sent that to us just out of the blue, and so we commissioned him to make a bunch of other ones, and he said he would, and then we're going to give them away. And so people have been sending in envelopes and all that.
Right.
So he told me, I said, just how's it coming along?
Yeah.
He said he's working on Uncle Bargain Bernie,
Okay.
Aunt Rejuvenique,
Okay.
Mama Magic Sponge.
Wow.
They're all still currently a pile of parts, and he's just got to glue them together.
Okay.
And finish up the clothing. So
Okay.
I think that we're a month or two away from having
These take a while. We don't want to rush.
So people who sent in, I just want to let you know
You're still in it.
You're still in it, and there's going to be possibly 4 good ones. He said, Brother Blueberry is just an idea, like Blueberry the Clown.
Oh, Blueberry the Clown.
Brother Blueberry.
So they're all a family. They're brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's just an idea for now, but it's a really fun one, is what he said. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there'll be another clown-related one.
All right, we got a jingle sent in from Jeff in British Columbia.
Oh, I think I know this one. I'm very excited about this one.
This is a great jingle. This is what jingles are all about. This is why we do what we do, because we got this jingle here. Oh, there's the. Okay.
What was that? More earwax?
Mr. Fudgy Fudge is the fudge I want. Mr. Fudgy Fudge is the fudge I crave.
Next to Big Woody's.
Mr. Fudge I want. Mr. Fudgy Fudge is all the rage. It's the best fudge.
There he is, Mr. Fudgy.
Mr. Fudgy Fudge is made fresh every day.
Stop in and taste why Mr. Fudgy Fudge is so popular.
That seems
and don't
gross
forget
to
to
me.
order your fudge apples for the holidays.
Fudge apples? Like caramel apples, sure. I think Jeff replied and said it makes both apples and fudge look gross.
Yeah,
and together they're good.
it's too monstrous. I don't even know how you get your mouth
Yeah,
around that.
fudge apple. Maybe it'd be good.
I didn't string together 5 in a row because the whole
Yeah.
commercial is that. But
yeah.
I kind of feel like rewinding and watching it again. You want to watch it again?
Let's revisit it later. I think we got to move on. We got George here. And
yeah, you're right.
I just wanted somebody gave us this tape. I don't even know where it was, but can you make out what this says on here?
No.
What about now? Is it better?
I don't think so.
It says back to the Fucher, Fucher. They kept that on the spine, and then on the on the face label you could see they tried to write it on the here, and they also got it wrong, and then crossed it out and got it right, but they didn't bother to correct back to the Fucher. So I don't know if you can. Well, maybe you can.
Is it F-U-C-H-E-R?
Yeah, F-U-C-H-E-R, which I love. So thank you for giving that to us on tour. What else you got?
Who gave us that?
I don't remember, but I will thank the person later.
Sam sent me this, and he told me that he wanted me to open it up today because it has something to do with the Ultimate Packer Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly what. And then he apologized profusely for it. I say, greetings, Nick and Joe, and Steve, George, and Marty, and closes a handcrafted keepsake to brighten disturb your holidays. Merry Christmas, and make 2020 shine, guys. Make it shine.
Okay.
Excitement levels at a 10.
Okay. Brighten/disturb. Oh, here it is.
Wow.
Let's get this
neatly packed. He sent us another box here too. This is Sam.
Okay. Oh, we taped it. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Fudgy Fudge, Mr. Fudgy Fudge.
Little rainbow.
Oh! Whoa!
What is it? What? Oh my God! It looks exactly like Mark on the cross. He did that. It's the Ultimate Packer fan bleeding green blood.
It actually looks like Mark.
So he made the puppets of us. He's clearly got some artistic talent.
And you know what? The brilliant move was the goalpost.
And yes, and it's an ornament.
Oh well, yeah, but like the goalpost was the.
Somebody needs to superimpose that.
When I was thinking when we were making it, I was like, it's going to be on a cross. No, it's on a goalpost.
Right, that's how Packer Jesus would be crucified.
That is incredible.
I'm blown away. If
I'm going to send this to
Go
Mark,
to the episode, I don't know what episode it is, but it has the Ultimate Packer Fantasy in it, and you'll know what that reference is to. It's dead on.
And look, he's got the mustache on there. And
wow.
everything.
You don't have Ultimate Packer anywhere handy, do you?
I don't.
Let me just open this one quickly, and we'll get to George. It says, hippity hop, don't stop, I got you a Christmas gift. It says, open before Christmas, all right, I gotta go. And this is from Nate and Jess Couch. I think Nate Couch is the one who gave us an update recently.
Oh, he gave us something tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, this is Merry Christmas. Here's a card.
Mr. Fudgy Fudge.
Merry and bright. This says, wife and I have been fans since 2005. Just thought you deserve something for the holiday season. Enjoy this, the finest Grafton, Wisconsin thrift stores has to offer. Okay. This one is to Joe.
Okay. I'm opening it up.
This one is to me.
Oh! National Classified Bowling Championships 1995.
Oh, what is it?
That was the best year for bowling championships.
Is it a planner?
Look,
it's
a calculator.
Wow.
And
you do our finances at the end of every month. That
I do. Yeah. Wow, this is going to be handy.
Oh, and this
I did our bowling when we did the bowling expedition.
Right. And here's a hot plate. This is reserved for Lutheran hot dishes. This is definitely from a Wisconsin thrift store. Reserved for Lutheran hot dishes. So I'm going to have some Lutheran hot dishes over Christmas.
What happens if it's like Catholic or something?
I don't know. I'll have to ask my parents if this is allowed in their home.
Okay, you just throw it in the garbage, right?
Yeah, otherwise I can convert just to make sure my tables don't get burned.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Happy holidays and ho, ho, ho. And thank you very much.
Some nice, thoughtful gifts. What are we doing?
Let's get to George.
Yeah, let's get to George.
Okay, this
George,
everybody. Hi, George.
George, what do you got for us?
From Stoughton to Brooklyn, from our neighbor to the north to the land down under, it's those amazing Melindas.
Howdy, everybody.
Hi.
VCR Party is inundated with great emails, gifts, tapes that people send in. We thought maybe it would be a good idea to highlight some of them. So I think you've got to switch over the source on this TV. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Let me switch it over. Yeah, and the remote control is not, it's been a little wonky.
We get so many updates from people. This
is
incredible.
A new segment that's called, as you saw, Those Amazing Melindas.
So explain Those Amazing Melindas to me. What is it? So it's about how amazing our Melindas are?
Yes, you've demonstrated it moments ago. They send great gifts.
Well, because they're like actually talented. Like Nick and I would just sit here and we just like spew our nonsense.
But your nonsense is a talent.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
I could have phrased that better.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to watch let's see, one of the videos that gets featured often is Mr. Nasty. Let's watch a little clip of it.
That's a classic.
I'm Mr. Nasty, the insult hitman, and I've got a contract on you. The person who hired me thinks you're ugly. You know, in your high school yearbook, you were voted worst. You're disgusting. Roses are red, violets are dead. I'd love to tidal wave you in my water bed. Oh, excuse me! Because I'm Mr. Nasty, I can't take it anymore!
So Don Sparrow tweeted at me,
Really?
hey VHS detective, unless my eyes deceive me, I think that the guy on the right in Naked Gun is Mr. Nasty himself, though he's uncredited on IMDb.
Wait a second. So he's
Naked Gun, a movie I've seen probably 150
Yes.
times.
But how did he contact you? Does he watch the show?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a viewer, and he
Okay.
yes.
I was thinking Don Sparrow is Mr. Nasty because he kind of looks like Mr. Nasty.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh man. So here's a clip from Naked Gun, and look in the upper right when they show a group of bad guys.
Okay.
Any moment now.
Nordberg. Oh, I briefly saw. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
That's Mr.
That's
Nasty.
Mr. Nasty.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna watch a little of this because it's great.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, say what you will about O.J. Simpson. Jackson's pretty good with it.
If it wasn't for all the murdering.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There he is.
Yeah.
100%.
Positive identification. Good job, Don.
100%.
That would be amazing on its own, but he tweeted at me again, like a couple days later. Saw this video this morning at my gym. More Mr. Nasty, I think. This is the Cars video magic. What are the odds?
Donnie Sparrow? How does he... is he like magnetically drawn to Mr. Nasty?
We all are.
Probably like the... yeah.
Yep, that's him.
So, you all know this song. This is a great song from, I think...
Rico Kasich.
Of course.
So there he is in the back right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
Complete Mr. Nasty.
Absolutely.
So that
a prolific character actor.
I wonder if like he'd finished up that video that was popular and millions of people saw it, and then also was in the movie, was in Naked Gun, and then he's like, I gotta come out with my own video now.
Right, I don't want to be a bit player. I want to be...
Exactly.
I bet he got cast because they're like, oh, we need kind of a... And then, you know, they auditioned up like fat guys who were loutish, and he got the part.
But we still can't figure out who he is. I've checked Cars biographies. I've checked Naked Gun behind the scenes.
Have you watched the video? Have you seen the credits or anything?
Oh, see that now. What's the challenge there?
Yeah, right.
You're a VIN number kind of guy, right?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Look up car accident records from the 80s.
Yeah, I have the tape right over here. We could pop it in right now if you wanted to. Yeah, we're on.
There's plenty more updates.
All right.
We'll fix this in
We'll
post.
milk this more.
Yeah.
The nation will wait in bated breath as to the positive identification.
Donnie Sparrow will be on the edge of his seat.
Of Mr. Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So a few weeks ago, the show featured To Be Moms. That was an FDA food safety wrap. And let's watch a clip from that.
This is our Thanksgiving show.
In a hurry, gotta scurry, meal time on its way. Crowds are coming, kids are yelling, good grief, whoa, let me hear it. Time, it's all about time.
Okay, so the lead singer, we
the
saw
lead
there.
rapper.
Yes, yeah, good call.
Rap singer.
And also a person who was lip syncing to somebody else rapping.
Right.
Yes.
So this tweet from a viewer, at Felissa Rose, would you mind settling a random bet with my wife? Did you by chance star in this mid-90s food safety video made by the U.S. Department of Agriculture aimed at moms-to-be?
Link to our version of this we posted on YouTube.
Okay, so this is, so Felissa Rose was an actress, is still an actress, but she started out in the early 80s There she is in
Oh,
recognize her?
Yes.
in the 1983
Sleepaway
film
Camp.
Sleepaway Camp.
That was her?
Well, let's see. So that was her. She continued on. She's now a scream queen, and she's still acting. There she is now.
She's at a lot of conventions.
Now look side by side. Is it her? Well, let's hear from her herself. She said, ha ha ha, I haven't seen this in a long time. Why, yes, that is me.
Positively identified.
Yes.
Wow.
So the Melindas
Thank
are
you.
taking my job.
So wait a
and
second.
I'm
So
thrilled.
that is Sleepaway Camp girl,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, who at the
Holy
end
shit.
reveals that she's a boy and like screams and
Holy shit.
It turns out
one of
that
the most
was
powerful final images in horror.
It turned out that was, I looked that up, and that was, they made a spectacular mold of her face and put it on a male actor. That's how
that
people were
worked?
wondering how they pulled
I
off
carved
that.
a pumpkin of that one time. It's so iconic, that ending shot.
Yes. Excellent work. So great work, Melinda.
Thank you again.
And of course, we have Melindas all over the place, right? There's our main Melinda down under is Reese, who has
Reese
done several renditions
our main
of
Melinda down there
of the songs the jingles, and Reese tweeted, "Hey, found footage. You guys are free to use any of my video." Reese posted to the VHS shit collection on archive.org. So I started looking through that. There's so much.
We have that Jehovah's Witnesses one. We don't have that massage one.
Mr. Bean massaging somebody?
So these are all his videos on there.
So the process of digitizing is ongoing, but there are some that you'd like, specifically
Manual
Joe.
harvesting of
Yes, that's the one I picked out. That's the one that's the most.
My
Your ears pricked up when you saw that one.
But the one that caught my eye because it's the holiday season. I thought we hear about Christmas to a lesser extent. You hear about Hanukkah, but you never hear about Islamic holidays. And I was wondering, and it turns out that there are no Islamic holidays in December of 2019. Still, I decided to screen Muslim Scouts Adventures, and the theme song to this I'm about to play reminds me. Are you familiar with Wesley Willis?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Wesley Willis, if you're not familiar, Wesley Willis is deceased now, but recorded songs that sounded like he'd walked into a department store and hit the demo button on a synthesizer and just sang along.
Well, he did hit the demo button on the synthesizer.
Yeah.
So this. But he had his own keyboard, but he just hit the demo button.
Yeah. So this has that feel, but beyond that, it just goes on forever.
Great.
Here we go. Muslim Scouts Adventures.
Let's let these adventures begin.
Sailing in España, what do you say? And visit masjids in Mombasa when it's time to pray. We'll be trekking into Turkey, and there we'll stay. Or we'll be catching cooks in Cairo, just a regular day. Cause it's the Muslim Scouts Adventure. It's gonna be a great new day. It's the
Featuring
Muslim
Muhammad.
Scouts Adventure.
Hi, everybody.
Come on, let's be on our way.
Rock over London, rock on Chicago, ladies.
Johnny Rockets, America's original hamburger.
On the beaches of Malaysia, I'll be feeling free. And in Chamorro, I'll be climbing up a coconut tree. I'm on the
Suck a cheetah's ass.
It's gonna be a great new day.
I whooped Batman's ass.
But you can imagine watching this growing up, right? This looks like every cartoon we watch.
It's a really long intro, though.
Yes.
Success. I'd love it if it was just an intro. There never was any content to it.
It was this for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great new day. It's the Muslim Scouts Adventure. Come on, let's be on our way. Brothers and sisters, come on.
Oh boy. It's the seventh verse. Save this for Tedium Corner, George.
I don't remember it being this long, I gotta be honest. All right, this must be it. You're gonna be singing this, by the way, for the rest of the day. Okay, so one other quick one. 'Cause I wanted to give the Australian feel. So one we don't have is Agro's Asthma Camp.
Yeah.
This was sponsored by Glaxo. That's a $117 billion company. This is the video they came up with.
For inhalers? Or?
For inhalers in the mid-90s.
Is this still Reese's collection?
Yes.
Okay.
But this is... you know it's Australian because it opens with a didgeridoo.
Oh, of course.
Okay, and
Yeah,
it's
that's the
hosted
thing.
Who was
by...
like the rival camp at Asthma Camp, you know?
Yeah, they don't make it to the fight. Both of them
there like the
collapse on the way
camp
to
across the lake? All
yeah.
right, go ahead.
So it's hosted by a puppet that looks like Grover. If Grover was, well, you'll see.
Met Wesley Willis?
That's your only reference point.
Here we go.
Yep.
Okay, happy campers, it's bedtime. Off you go. Come on, Jason.
My mum said I have to give this to you.
Please make sure that Jason takes his asthma medicine properly at night and in the morning. Well, I hope you know how to do this, because I don't. Do we have any kids here who know how to take asthma medicine with these puffer things?
Yeah.
Ah, can you show him how to do it?
Okay, it's easy. First you shake it, then you take the cap off. Don't want this thing shooting into your mouth. Then you just do this. I can do it for longer than that. I bet you can't.
Okay, you
That's
show
not
us how
an
you
inhaler.
take your medicine.
This is an inhaler.
Now watch this. This is weird.
You're going red.
You're
You're
going
going
purple. You're gonna
explode. But why does yours look like a spaceship?
Yeah.
This isn't a spaceship, it's a spacer. I breathe through it to take my asthma medicine like this.
I put me marijuana in this end.
Oh, I see.
It's an inhaler
Now everyone
bomb.
off to the bathroom. It's time to clean your teeth.
But there's a lot of asthma shaming.
Wow.
Oh, I'd say.
Oh, we gotta spend some time on
Yeah, Glaxo
Reese's.
Australia. Wow.
Yes, and one final thing. You remember in a previous episode, you received the
Yes.
Loma Linda. Matt Walsh.
The nut-based meat.
He said, Loma Linda said quickly sounds like hello, Melinda. And posted this on Facebook. That's amazing.
Hello, Melinda. Oh my God. Well, I think we got to eat that next week.
That's
'cause
fucking genius.
we should mention this on Christmas Eve. We're doing an episode.
Loma Linda.
Hello, Melinda.
100 grams of fat.
Great.
100 grams of fat.
All
Is that a lot?
Sounds delicious. Well, it's a nut, I guess. So it's a
Yeah.
good kind of fat.
Yeah, it's not like where you're eating like pork products or
No,
something,
no,
right?
it's
Like-
not good for you. But well, we're going to be having a Christmas special. Oh, George, is that it?
That's it from George.
Wonderful update. Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
Do you want to switch back over?
Some solid laughs.
That was
on
great.
one.
So yeah, on Christmas Eve, avoid spending it with your family and loved ones, and spend it with us here. It's going to be a special episode. There's going to be surprises, all Christmas, and I think at least one Hanukkah themed video next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
I
you
don't
have a
want
Hanukkah
to give too much. Yeah, I do have a Hanukkah
Okay.
one that I'm very excited about, actually lined up for next week. So yeah, it'll be normal time, normal day, and then
Pre-taped.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-tape it.
We'll be with our loved ones.
And then on.
You'll be shooting a video with your family, right?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the reveal of all our presents, and then and then we're doing a New Year's Eve episode too, where we're counting down our top video finds of the year.
I'm already struggling with that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine.
Really?
Picked out. Yeah.
Well, I have like 15 picked out. That's
Yeah,
what I'm struggling
I
with.
see, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that like I have way too many picked out
I've got
for my
6,
favorites.
but we got to get it down to like 3.
What I think we should do is we'll do 3 honorable mentions.
Like quick ones?
Quick ones, and then
Okay.
we'll dive into our top
Okay.
5s.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
All right, we're going to end with this. Christmas with Dennis.
Oh yeah, we featured that last year, and it's so great.
He's so good. We gotta play it because next week we're probably gonna be playing Frank Worley.
We'll be too busy with other
there's
Christmas
just too much
stuff.
stuff. So we gotta shoehorn in Dennis here, and this video cover teaches me to never sit cross-legged in a photo. It just doesn't look good, does it?
On a grown man? No,
On a grown
I don't
man.
think so. Yeah, I mean, unless you're a yoga instructor, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Some
But
kind of
then maybe you
guru.
can get away with it. But anyway, this guy is the poor man's Liberace, and he's gonna sing us out. So
I'd say the rich man's Liberace.
Oh, yeah?
I love Dennis. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's all spend Christmas
Calmer
with
than
Dennis.
all right, that's all. Wait. Let's do it properly.
Okay.
All right, that's all. That's it.
We'll be right back right after
And
that.
if we try a little bit harder, we could have done better.
And what was the last thing we were going to add?
Oh, there's so many.
Okay.
But that's why we need the wiki page.
I know.
is that
All
we
right.
can have that. All right.
Working on it.
All right, that's all. That's it.
See you Christmas Eve. Good night, everybody.
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
We'll be right back right after that.